project time. In today's episode, I'll be working on a Russian watch, an old vintage Russian watch. It's a Poljot, circa 73, early 70s maybe. First, let's align the hands, as this will help me later on in pulling out the hands from the dial. And that should do the trick. I'll just remove the case back and grab a poly bag. This is to stop adding further scratches. I know it's not a luxury watch, but I'd like to protect it just the same. Okay, that's good. That's loosened enough. I'll just grab the ring and then the back itself. And revealing the inside. This one's a Poljot 2609. The first one prior to the 2609.H caliber. And the hands have moved. Let's align it again. Right. Next step is I'll remove the movement holder. I'll loosen the screws. And there'll be two of them. One on the opposite side. Okay, I'll just put it somewhere. You can see the balance is still ticking. There's still some energy left in that spring. I'll have to release that later on. Okay, now in order for me to get the movement out, I'll have to get the stem, the winding stem out. So I'll remove that here. It's a bit tight. Cool. It's a bit dirty. Now, I don't know when this watch was last serviced. It was a present to me from a friend. I just thought I'll give it a clean. So I'll just drop it in this case cushion. And the second hand's still moving. Again with the same poly bag, I'll try to protect the dial. Now I do have a proper hand removing tool. It's just unfortunate there's not enough space for me to squeeze in the movement, the hand remover tool. So I'll have to use a screwdriver. That's the job. And for the other two. back the winding stem. This will help me with releasing the energy left in that main spring. And movement holder. Let's put that aside. Next step would be to remove the dial. Now this dial has two posts and being held down by post screws. That's one here, and there's another one on the other side or the opposite end. It's a bit out of focus, but it's there. So let's loosen this one. Now, pro tip, when you're trying to loosen this one, loosen the screw, don't loosen it all the way. Just loosen it just a bit, just so you can remove the dial. If you happen to remove that out, it'll be a pain trying to screw that back in. It's going to be hard. It's doable, but hard. Well, I should say more of a challenge. Okay, I'll loosen it a bit. Still not trying to pop out. I'll use my screwdriver as a lever. Still stuck. Oops. I'll just loosen it some more. Surely wouldn't come out. Great. I just didn't want to force it and probably break the foot or the feet. And what do we have here? Looks pretty good. Shiny. I don't see any rusts anywhere, so there's no moisture. And the other side is the same. Looks like everything's in pristine order. I like what I see. It's also good practice to remove the balance that way, so it won't be susceptible to any unforeseen accident or damages. So might as well remove it and set it aside somewhere safe. It's a bit stuck. Grab a screwdriver and just gently prise it off. You just want to loosen it. And that'll do. Great. I'll just put it out of harm's way. Alrighty. I'll just put it on a case movement holder. This will be more secure. And I'll work on the dial side first. Sometimes they call it the motion works.